Hello friends, this is Scott, and we're down here at the hobby farm, and I've got a new little toy. Now my biggest pests down here are grasshoppers, but I have a lot of earwigs, and probably number 3 is the cabbage moths. They're all through my brassicas. As you see here, I'm thinking, you know what? This little racket game could be just like pickleball. I could have a really good time swat these little critters. Well, yeah, I did a lot of swinging and a lot of missing, and it seemed like the more I swung, the more they more showed up. But yeah, I did have a little bit of success, and I did hit a couple, and I'll show you here one here in a second as I'm reaching down to pick it up. These are the cabbage moths. So these are what lay the caterpillars on your brassicas, and then they chew up all your leaves. So I had to give it another swat to finish it off. You definitely know when you hit one because you get that sound of electrocution. So yeah, it's a little satisfying sound. But yeah, I decided that, you know what, I could do this, and I think my hand-eye coordination is still fairly decent, and these moths don't seem to be flying that crazy. But yeah, I think I overestimated my abilities because I did a lot of swinging, and yeah, I didn't do a lot of hitting, but yeah, it was kind of fun. It was a new experiment to try to whack a few. But again, I think I probably was batting 2 for 30, maybe if I was that lucky. But yeah, it was kind of fun though. But I think the concept's good. I think I'll try it again, but I think I really have to focus on my hand-eye coordination a little bit as I'm getting older because, yeah, I used to be a fairly decent baseball player, but yeah, I don't think I could hit a ball today. So yeah, but anyway, it was fun, and it was, that's not the technique. The downward stroke is not the way to swing at these. There I go. I hit one right there. See it tumble to the ground. But yeah, that's how I started this video that was supposed to be about sweet peas and finishing up the final harvest. And I wanted to show you a little bit of fun I had before I sat down and got busy and got to work. So today is a very hot day, and so I had to switch hats just to try to keep the skin cancer away. And it's time to do the final harvest of the peas. Now, peas, unlike beans, if you keep picking beans, they'll keep flowering and keep producing. Peas are done when they do one crop and they're done. So when you get to the final stage, I've already picked a few bags of peas that we've eaten fresh. But at the end, you've got to just pull the plants, and then you just got to kind of go through them. And again, I didn't trellis these peas this year, so it kind of made a big mess. But I wasn't that concerned about it because I knew at the end I would just be going through and ripping out every plant, just carefully inspecting each plant to try to find as many peas as I could. I'm not sure how many are here, but we've eaten, again, probably had 3 pickings, maybe 3 gallons already, and we'll see what we get out of this. But this is a tedious process, and again, it's hot, but I have a little bit of shade, and I decided I'm just going to sit here and enjoy the day, and yeah, just find all the peas I can find. So I got half the bed picked. As you can see, I had 2 plastic bags that are getting fairly full with about, I might give us a little over half, maybe a quarter of it left. But that's the final harvest, 2 very full gallon plastic bags. And here's the carnage of all the spent pea plants that are now done for, that I need to throw in my compost bin and get them, recycled. But I had to give the chickens a few because they love to eat the tender sweet peas plants, and so they really enjoyed those. So anyway, so I took the harvest and I went back home to my Salt Lake residence, and I shucked them all, and I got this many. So there's a good close look of them, and they're nice peas. Some are a little bit older. They're not quite as fresh as they could have been when I first picked them, but they're pretty good. There's a look at the carnage of all the shells that I went through. I watched a lot of YouTube videos doing this, so it took me about an hour, I think, to shell that many. But I did blanch them for about 1.5 minutes, and that's what they say. Peas don't take very long to blanch. And I made sure that they cooled down, and then I decided I was going to put them in the freezer. And so we put some plastic bags together, and I had enough to put 3 quarts of peas. So it'll be nice. My wife's been out of the country, and so she hasn't had a chance to taste any of the peas, but now she can have some, and we'll just pull them out of the freezer, and it won't be the same as quite fresh, but they're still pretty good. Well, anyway, had a good pea harvest, and I'm happy at the first year garden and the peas, and we did pretty good. Well, thanks for watching this video. If you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you.